Welcome to the 7th Umbraco training video. In this video we'll be focusing on the What's On section of your website. I'm going to start off by showing you your What's On section on your website. There are three types of content within this section. The first is local attractions, the second is local events, and the third one is hotel events that you are running yourself. Whether you need to add a local attraction, local event or hotel event, the process is the same for all three. For the purposes of training, I'm going to talk you through hotel events because this is the one that you will have to update on a most regular basis. To create an event, what you need to do is right click on hotel events, click create, give it a name, so the name of the event will do. For this example, I'm just going to write test. Then what you need to do is change the drop down from local What's On folder to local What's On hotel event page, and then click create. And when the page is loaded, the first thing you need to do is add the summary header, subheader, summary text and summary image. This works in exactly the same way as the summary content tabs on the restaurant section and also the rooms and suites. I'm going to quickly show you how it will look once you've added it onto the site. The summary lunch is the header, the every Sunday 12 till 2 is the subheader, and the summary text is the paragraph of copy underneath. And not forgetting the summary image on the left hand side. I'm now going to talk you through the other tabs within the What's On page. So to do this, I'm actually going to go into a live event. So in the content tab, it works in pretty much the same way as every other content tab, but we do have some additional fields. So we have a content header, a subheader and content text, which is exactly the same as you would have seen it throughout the rest of the site. But in addition to that, we also have a secondary content header and secondary content text. This page hasn't got a secondary content header, which it should do, so I'm just going to put one in for now called test so you can see how it looks. In addition to this, we have a CTA button text and a CTA button URL. And underneath that, you have the ability to open it up in a new window. You've seen all this functionality in videos 2 and 3 of the training series, so it shouldn't be anything new. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how the page will look. So first of all, I'm going to click save, and now I'm going to preview. And when this loads, you'll see we've got the content, and then the secondary content area is underneath test, and then underneath that you've got the content for that section. Now it's not always necessarily to use the secondary content area, but I would recommend using it if you've got terms and conditions or if you've got a lot of content, as they do on this event. And the last two boxes at the bottom are the call to action boxes. So this is where you could put a link to a menu, or you could put a link to someone's email address, or even a different web page. So the first one is for the actual text itself. So for this example, I'm just going to write example here, and in the button URL I'm going to put my email address. So this is where we put mail to followed by the email address. We did cover this in video 2, so if you do have any questions, please refer back to that. Now what I'm going to do is quickly press save, and then I'm going to preview, and when the preview page loads at the bottom we should see the call to action button. And that concludes the 7th Umbraco training video. On the next video we'll be moving on to offers.